Hi, I'm Mrs. Atkinson, and I'm the school counselor for students whose last names start with the letters A through K.
And I'm Mrs. Grunwald, and I'm the school counselor for students with the last names that start with L through Z. We're very excited to welcome you to Wilbur Wright Middle School. We are looking forward to talking with you about life as a middle school student and help you all make this transition to Wilbur Wright.
We're using this video to introduce ourselves and talk about all the ways that we can support you here in middle school. We're also going to talk a little bit about scheduling. As your school counselors, we are available to help you in lots of different ways. Some students come and talk with us about school things, such as how to get organized or how to study for a test. What we do most often, though, is talk with students about personal things they may be experiencing. We know it can sometimes be hard to focus in class if you're thinking about an argument you had with a friend, or maybe just something you're feeling nervous about. Sometimes you just need to be able to talk with someone about what you're feeling, and that's what you can do with us. We can help you come up with strategies to solve a problem, ways to deal with stress and anxiety, or just be a friendly ear to listen.
We also have two social workers here at Wilbur Wright. Mrs. Kowalczyk and Miss Cowan are also available to support you. If you've ever talked to the social worker at your school, like Mrs. Farner at Eads, Mrs. Bernetti at Frank Hammond, or Mrs. Paula Elliott, then you'll already know the types of things that you can talk to all of us about. I'm sure that many of you have questions about what it'll be like here at the middle school, and we want you to know we're all here to help get those answered for you.
We know that the idea of middle school can seem a bit intimidating at first. So many different teachers, so many more kids in one building, not getting lost. It can be a lot to take in. One of the things that we'll do to help you feel more comfortable before school even starts is our web orientation program in August. WEB stands for Where Everyone Belongs. WEB leaders are 8th grade students who remember exactly what it was like to be both excited and nervous all at the same time about starting middle school. You're going to get a WEB leader assigned to you and a small group of other 6th graders. Your WEB leader will be able to answer all the questions you might still have at that point and be able to give you the real answers that you might be looking for about what Wilbur Wright is like.
Next, we're going to talk about scheduling for your first year of middle school. This year, students have 7 classes and an advisory. Advisory will be something new to all of you next year. This will be a year-long class that will have many activities such as grade checks, goal setting, some team building activities, and sometimes some pretty fun competition games. Something else that will seem quite different from your elementary school is that Wilbur Wright runs a block schedule. This means our students only go to half of their classes each day. To give you an idea of what this will be like, I'm going to talk about the classes you'll have on each day of the week. On Mondays and Thursdays, our students go to 3 of their classes and advisory instead of going to all 7 of them in one day. Then on Tuesdays and Fridays, our students go to their other 4 classes. Now you may be thinking, well, what happens on Wednesdays? Well, Wednesdays at Wilbur Wright will be the only day of the week where students see all 7 of their classes and their advisory. We know it may seem a bit overwhelming to understand right now, but please know that you'll become a pro at this faster than you think. Next, let's talk about the subjects of these classes. Just like in elementary school, Wilbur Wright students have math, science, language arts, reading, and social studies. The rest of the spots in a student's schedule will be filled with what we call electives. Electives are what you call specials in elementary school. What's exciting about electives is that you get to choose them. We're going to be sending out the elective information to you and your parents in a separate email so you can spend time making your scheduling decisions.
Now, after you've gotten the chance to look at the different elective options, you and your parents will fill out a Google form to let us know the electives that you're most interested in. We'll be able to look at the info that you gave us and then hopefully fit in all the classes that you've chosen. We're excited to say that we're planning on having each school come to Wilbur Wright for the 5th grade visits closer towards the end of the year. We'll let your teachers know the plan once we figure it all out. We hope this video has given you an idea about scheduling, who we are, and how we can help you next year. We can't wait to meet you all in person. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Bye. It's not snort. Don't put my snort on the booper.
Nope.
I'm
There,
gonna
there.
get my stuff and I'm not looking at you anymore.
I am not looking at you. I will
Looking
never
my
look at you again
birds.
because I will laugh. Like you don't have to worry about what I'm doing with my face afterwards. All right, ready, set, go.